Poppin', welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nika and with the early edition of Fuck Shit Friday. Girl, I've been giving it to y'all for the last couple of weeks early, have I not? If I keep doing it this way, shit, I'm gonna turn it into trash talking Thursdays and just start dropping them on Thursdays. Ain't no telling. But I wanted to come in and get it out because y'all know my date with Ben was yesterday, and today I felt semi-human, and I said, well, let me just go on and try to get it recorded because I ain't feeling my best, but ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying? So while the blood still won't run warm up in my vein, I thought I'd come through and holler back one time. So we're going to try to get through most of this shit as quickly as possible. Now, my first thing I want to do is, before I get into the actual topics, is please remember today all the way up until May 19th, you can still go online. I'll provide you the link in the description box, and you can vote for Bianca Brooks for the Luster's New Face of Pink. I've already explained this on damn near every video for the last at least 6 videos. So you all know what that's all about. I'll link her information down below in the description box, and you can go and vote once a day, every 24-hour period. And all that is required is a valid email address. That's all you got to get of people, is a valid email address. And you can vote for Bianca Brooks once a day. So I'll put that in the description box. The next thing I want to say is I didn't say last week, I don't know if it happened before or after, but you know the little guy Vern Troyer, or how you say his last name, from the Austin Powers series, he passed away. They're not saying for sure that it was something related to alcoholism, but I do know that I had read several articles throughout the last couple of years of him being in the struggle with depression and alcohol abuse. So rest in peace to him, and my condolences to his family and friends, and however many fans he had out there, because a lot of people loved him. So I wanted to remember to say that. I told y'all last week, former First Lady Barbara Bush passed away at the age of 92. Child, they had a funeral, and the next day we read that her husband was in the hospital. I don't know exactly what the condition status was, but yeah, child, that broken heart syndrome is a thing, ain't it? I'm telling you, it's a mighty thing on you. But I'm wishing the best for former President Bush, and rest in peace to former First Lady Barbara Bush. Okay. Now let's move on to fuckery. I was down there on Facebook minding my business, as I always do. I mind my own business. And one of my love things sent me a couple of stories that, would be good for Fuck Shit Friday. Quite a few of y'all actually hit me up in the inbox on Facebook and Instagram. Now, the person sent me a video on Instagram. I want to say to you, ma'am, I don't know what happened to the video. I saw it. I told you that I would look at it when I got off away from my appointment yesterday. And when I went back last night to look for the video, it says post unavailable. So I don't know what that means. And I never did fully see the full video, so I can't talk about it. But if you find that video again for me, can you send it back to me either through Instagram again, or you can send it to me on my Nika Williams Facebook page, or you can email me, and the email address is down below in the description box. As always, you can always, anything you want to deal with me in any kind of way, how to contact me, it's always going to be down in my description box. So I didn't get to cover your story because I didn't even see all of it. I just saw a little bit of it, and it looked kind of disturbing what I saw, but I don't want to speak on it because I wasn't certain of what I was looking at. But if you send me the information again, we can do a separate video and talk about it, because quite a few of y'all will find out that I didn't cover your story on Fuck Shit Friday because it was so much. The reason why I don't want to do part 1 and part 2 to Fuck Shit Friday anymore, because a lot of y'all will watch part 1 and won't watch part 2. And so that's a waste of extra recording time that I take to actually do everybody things. So what I'm going to start doing is I'll pick out the topics that I can find and get information on first within a reasonable time frame. And I'll do the other videos either in separate videos when I just, because technically after I do this is it. I don't really come back until Monday. But throughout the weekend, most times I do feel a little bit like talking to y'all, and I'll I'll pick those topics and do them then. Okay, that's how we gonna do that. So if you don't hear your topic that you gave me, it ain't that I oversaw you. It's just that I have so many to do, and I don't want the video to go over into a part two because people just don't watch it, and it's a waste of time for me to try to do part one and part two if nobody's going to watch it. Okay. Now, the first story is Tommy from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I I read the article. I'll link it down below in the description box. But she claims to have video of Prince and Bobby Lights of Love and Hip Hop Miami kissing. Now, for those of y'all who didn't watch Love and Hip Hop at Miami, Prince is this popular promoter out there. He works for this company called Varsity LG, and their business basically is filling tables at clubs all over South Beach. Hence why they called him the Prince of South Beach on the show. Bobby Lights is an up-and-coming rapper who on the show supposedly was a cousin to rapper Trina, and he's also openly gay. Now, Prince allegedly is not gay. Both of them have come out since the rumors started surfacing about what Tommy was saying. They both came out and they are denying that they're involved in any kind of a relationship beyond a friendship. In fact, Prince took to Instagram to respond to Tommy's claim, and I'm going to read you what he said. He said, "I contemplated for a while on what I wanted to say," and he added Tommy. I'm completely disappointed in you. I figured a public figure as yourself, someone with a family, the events that have transpired throughout your life would allow you to be compassionate with all the societal moves we're supposed to adhere to. Um, yeah, you are Bobby Light's friend. You should support him in everything and everyone who does support him. To make the comment you did after the conversations we had just was a breach of what I thought to be a friendship. You're a woman and you deserve to be treated with respect like all women, but you are really messy, ma'am. I never watched you on TV or had any perception of you. I let the whole recording of me down at Prime 112 go, but now this, you crossed the line. Imagine how you feel when people say anything about your children. This is the same thing. It's always love and respect on this end. Hold on. Well, bitch, I'm fumble fingered today. It's always love and respect on this end. I guess it's just not reciprocated. Love and light, Tommy. That's what he said to her. Now, he said some good stuff. Yes, he did. Did he not? Hold on. I can't be great when I got hair coming from my lip. Bitch, whatever. Anyway, like I said, he said some good shit, did he not? Okay. I just hope he remembers that in his next relationship if him and Liz don't get back together, because this is the same man that embarrassed his girlfriend who appeared to be really in love with him on national TV, allowing VH1 to play a deleted scene or being even recorded in a scene that was supposed to be deleted of him and his so-called childhood best friend Gabby, aka Mint Chocolate, messing around the whole time he and Liz were supposedly in a relationship. So I hope that he remembers that women are to be respected. Okay, maybe he'll use that, in the future in his relationships, either with this woman if she went back to him, or with his future girlfriend or whatever. Now, Tommy, girl, you have no, you ain't got no stop button. She don't have a stop button. Why do y'all applaud this erratic bad behavior in this woman so much so? People who, mad. People was in my comments mad as hell at me about that Tommy video where I told y'all she came into that damn rapper chick's recording session, and the girl Akbar was trying to be nice to her and cordial, and Tommy was apparently drunk, as she usually is when she do stupid stuff like this, and she just went off on this woman. And it got so bad that she wound up being drugged by the damn girl. Now, she did take to her live later on that night, but I play with makeup a lot too. And I don't give a damn what you say. I saw the mark on her cheek and the mark over her eye. So apparently she did get into it pretty bad to where they was fighting and shit. Now reports say she escaped that incident without serious injuries. They ain't say she didn't have none. And they also say that she left a lot of weave and blood on that studio floor. Okay? Now, if those two men, that would be Bobby Lights and Princess, messing around with each other, that ain't none of our damn business until they tell us about it. And be careful, Miss Tommy, outing people out here in this world today, because you can fuck around and get hurt for doing that, okay? Your stands, and I know the difference between a stand. The stands wasn't in my comments going crazy because I brought you a story. Again, I report shit. I don't bring it. I don't make this stuff up. I give you a reference point to go and check whatever it is that I say, and I'm going to do that with this too. But my thing is this. See, you stands, y'all see a fan. A fan is a person who supports a person but can see their faults and call them out for it, and possibly if they make, good on trying to do better, can still support that person. That's a person that's a fan of yours. A stan is a delusional person who gives you the most illogical reasons for her to do the things that she do. They make up excuses, if you will, for this woman's behavior. And you stans are going to be the reason why that if Tommy don't stop soon, she gonna end up beat the fuck up or lock the hell up. One of the two is gonna happen to her. You can't just run amok. What those two men got going on between them ain't no business of nobody but them two. And in a sense, you trying to out these men. Girl, do you know what the LBGT community would do to you if you get to trying to come for members of their community? And Bobby Lights for damn show is. Princess never come out and said anything about being gay or bisexual. In fact, he gives us everything the opposite. It's just his aesthetics that make y'all feel otherwise. So until he says that he is a gay man or want to share what he got going on in his life, it's nobody's business to spill his tea like that. That's the kind of shit how you stinking. For real. Y'all keep encouraging her to do that stuff. Y'all see people all the time down under her post, big up in whatever she doing, encouraging her to continue to fuckery and hiding it behind, girl, they just jealous of you. Jealous of what? She's pretty. She has the potential to be a good reality star. But she gonna kill it down. She gonna end that for herself because she got problems. She come with a lot of psychological problems that she hasn't addressed, and what she's choosing to do to try to cope with those demons that are on her is drink, and that's not helping. It's making it worse. So when you stands that tell her to push her up and buck her up to do all this shit, cause y'all telling her she great. All I want to know is you gonna be down for putting some money on her books and writing her when she do something one day that puts her in a space she don't want to be. I'm saying write her because I'm hoping for as it go as if she go to jail. I don't want to see the woman get killed, but it could very well lead to that doing the things that Tommy do. You're not above reproach. You're not even. You don't have no power, and your girl, you're a C list. You're a Z list, really. Striving for a C list. So I just don't. I don't understand. I thought that was really messed up that she would do something like that to them, trying to out them on something, and then it don't tell you why she coming for their throat. But it ain't never no reason good enough for you to out somebody in what they doing behind closed doors. And if you lying, you double it wrong, cause you know you lying. So no. Let's talk Kanye West. Kanye West has not been on his meds or they ain't calibrated. Because he talking crazy while still sitting in the sunken place. Now, he also has aligned himself with this Candace chick, and that lady is quite a shady ass person. But they both bucking, tap dancing, and shucking and jiving Sambo style, talking about he believes in Trump motto, let's make America great again. Bullshit. That's Kanye's right, as it is. It's his right to feel like he should support what that man is saying, just like it's my right to call bullshit on it. Plain and simple. Kanye really has a new album coming out. That's what's going on. And he need to win over the good white folk, because they'll go out to the streaming services on their phone, and they'll go out and they'll do whatever it is they need to do. They're going to purchase his music, okay? See, his original tribe, us, we long since revoked his black card and left him to, to rot in that sunken place. That's what we did. We've been revoked his card and left him to rot over there in that sunken place. A bootleg at best is all he gonna get from a lot of black people because of the things he said. Dude ain't been the same since his mama passed away. And meeting, marrying, and procreating with Kim Kardashian did not help his situation at all. You can see that once these Armenian voodoo priestesses get their hoofs into black men, they ain't never the same again. Case in point, how many minutes do Tristan Thompson play on the damn basketball court now that info hit that he was cheating on Chloe all that time she was pregnant? How much court time do he get, or is he benched a lot? Lamar ain't got no more game in him. He's just a shell of the person he once was. Tigger flying over to Dubai for hits, literally. Y'all know what go on in Dubai. Now, he's coming from he talking uncalibrated off of his meds from the sunken place that got Wi-Fi. Bitch, shout out to Gabourey Sidibe. That bitch said, she did a tweet saying that he was in the sunken place, and in there we see clearly now the sunken place got Wi-Fi. Scream, child. Trump can't make America great again. What he can do is what he's doing, which is unmasking himself and many other unethical, crooked pieces of slime that has a place in the hierarchy of government. That is what the hell I see going on with Donald Trump's administration. And I'm going to keep watching because I like to see the snakes unveiled. That's all he's doing. That's all he's doing. And Kim, I guess you're supposed to defend your husband, but you in a sunken place too because you own it. And so your credibility with me is over. Next case. That's all I have to say about that. Y'all can get down and then talk about that all you want to. I don't have nothing to say about Kanye West and his theories and him aligning himself with this girl who got a shady past of her own. I just feel like he's shucking and jiving because he got this damn CD coming out and he want people to buy it. He know damn well black people ain't not finna buy nothing from him. A couple of y'all will, but for the most part, hell no. But who will go out to the concerts, who will buy that shit, is white people. How you go from saying that George Bush don't like black people to Trump is for the people and trying to make damn America great again? He sounds like a fool. And he gonna be one today. Anyway, Kim Zolciak Biermann. Ma'am. Where is your scooter? Where is it at? Tell her holler. You can't poke at a sleeping bear, ma'am, and cry when he bites you. You just can't do that. You spend seasons saying anything that you could think of to give people the impression now, which we've had for some time, that you racist. It's things you said. It's things you've done. Season 10 wasn't the only season of her behaviors making her being racist questionable, in my opinion, because I've been watching for a minute. Stop trying to backpedal and pussy pop with your way out of this here, ma'am, this racism thing. The best thing that you can do is face it, change your fucking ways, and move on with your best good life. That's the best thing you can do. I got what you were saying. You saying that social media put a face to racism, and it became more talked about and more evidence of it out here in society. I give you that. But you knew, being that you know that, then I hold you fully accountable for everything that you done said on the show and on social media. You know what social media will do. If that is not who you are, it wouldn't have been no problem with you not saying the things that you said and acting the way that you've acted. You always act like you above these women. But I bet you if they put your ass on the Real Housewives of New Jersey or Beverly Hills, you'll get your shit together. You would not be coming for them women the way you came for them women on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I still stand by what I say. You reap what you sow. You sold all that shit. You talked about each one of those women individually, and they got together on your ass collectively at that damn reunion, and they got you in your fields. You did what you did. You've been doing it, and everybody has their day of reckoning on their fuckery, and you are no different, ma'am. That's all it is. I don't care what Croy stupid Bama ass have to say in your defense. I don't care how many backward ass apologies you offer. I don't care if you stand on your head, ma'am, and spin around in a damn circle. I don't give a damn that, you're over there at Don't Be Tardy for the Party in your fields and holding up filming, because what you best do is watch that shit. It ain't like that show is a #1 hit show. So it is what it is. I really don't give a damn about her having these feelings. You came off as privileged and racist. And if that affects you, then maybe you should do something about it to prove us wrong. Because until then, I see you for what you gave me. I see you, bitch. Okay? Alright? That's all I have to say about her either. Emily B and Fabulous were spotted together down at Coachella. Are we surprised? Is this no different than you yourself, women and men, and those friends that you may know out here or know of someone and not necessarily a friend who is in a relationship that is violent and chooses to continue to stay in that? What's the difference between Fabulous and Emily and you and your person or somebody you know? It ain't no different. Only thing different really is they famous and it's on TV. Emily has to get to a point where she feel like she worth more. And until she get there, she gonna continue to go back to this man, because in the book of her mind, he gonna change, be the man she want him to be one day, and wife her up. That is what she stand for. Does that excuse him? Hell no. He a ain't shit ass motherfucker with clout. She ain't going nowhere. He know it's cheaper to keep her, cause them child supports. And he also know that she a duck. She'll quack whenever the hell he tell her to. And it is what it is. I'm not surprised they back together. I'm not surprised at all. I expected this to happen. She got a couple more. It's going to take something major for her to decide that she don't want to play the game no more. And clearly she ain't there yet. And he going to continue to do him because he ain't being made to understand that ain't what we do. So it is what it is, okay? Meek Mills got out of jail and they treated that nigga like it was a civil rights leader who had been in prison wrongly for crimes he didn't commit. And my only question to that is, who the hell do he owe now? Because they was picking that dude up from the pen in a helicopter. The mayor had spoke out for him. See the stuff right there. The mayor has spoke out for him. Numerous celebrities, among other high-profile folk, wrote in and protested and marched and everything else for this man to be free today. And I just wonder, out of all of that, who the fuck do he owe? Because, baby, you gonna pay one way or the other. See, I don't feel that Meek Mills deserved to go to jail for no 2 to 4 years. No damn way. Do I think that he deserved to have gone to jail for violating his probation several times? Close my door. I would never say that. But yeah. I ain't never think he deserved to go that to jail for no 2 to 4 years. But slap him on his wrist a couple of months, make him feel it, and let him out. That's more than Pookie and Raheem down the street would get. You got Pookie and Raheem in jail on the same type of charges that Meek Mill is on, and they let him go. We know that the system is set up to fuck you up if you allow it, and you ain't got no money. That's why instead of out here breaking the law and fucking with his damn probation, why didn't he just simply do something more positive? I know Meek Mills do positive things. You don't have to get him a comment section and give me the history. You ain't got to give me the history of this case. He been on probation too damn long for a crime he say he didn't commit. So it's a flaw there. All I'm saying is, how many regular smuggler men out here in the system unjustly being in prison? Are we out here throwing protest for them and making up signs and writing letters? Are we doing that for them? Or is it just because somebody in the music industry like Meek Mills? I ain't mad that he out. That's one less brother in the system. But I side eye all the people who were out there, especially the high profile people, the people who can bring attention to how unjustly the system can be sometimes. I side eye you because y'all was out here very vocal for Meek Mills. But when nobody vocal for these men who don't have celebrity status, who don't have celebrity friends, who ain't got no money, who can't afford these high priced lawyers, they gotta deal with legal aid. What about them? Do we stop and take a minute to think about them and see what we can do for them? Because clearly, together we are a powerful entity. So why aren't we working to help all and not just the ones that's on a certain socioeconomic status in this world? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. I just hope that he out now and he continues to do the right thing. Don't get he on bond, so he still got to go to court. I think in 60 days. I just hope everything works out for him, and I hope that by his experience, him and others reach back and help other men who are and women who locked up right now on bogus ass charges. That's what I would like to see come out of this. Then to me, all of this would have been worth it. But if he get out and he get from up under this and he go back to doing the same shit he was doing before, little shit that could get him in trouble knowing he got a target on his back, then I don't know how much sympathy I can feel for him. But congratulations, I'm glad he out. And I know you fans are just super happy. Get down in the panty section. Don't give me no damn history lesson because I don't need a history lesson on Meek Mills. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Just let me know how you feel about him coming home, and do you think that now that he's home, him and other celebrities can get together and maybe try to help the man that don't have or the woman that don't have a celebrity status or they're not rich? That's all I'm saying. I'm thinking about everybody. See, because more than rich people have problems. Let's see. Now, in breaking news, just broke about a couple hours ago. Uh, Bill Cosby has been found guilty on 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault against Andrea Constant. 1 count without her consent, 2 she was unconscious or unaware, and 3 while she was drugged or intoxicated child. He faces up to 10 years on each account and a fine up to $25,000 on each account. He will remain out on bond until sentencing. So y'all, it looks like Americans, the man that we once saw as America's dad, will be headed to prison soon. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And before I get up out of here, because I told you this ain't going to be long, I want to say something, and it's to whom it may concern. It's a lot of people watch my channel. And I just want to say this. Although I don't feel Bill Cosby did every one of the things he's accused of with every female, we know from a deposition that he did years ago, he did in fact do these type of things. He drugged the women, played with them, and all that other stuff with them, okay? And that's a crime. Get Bill Cosby 80 years old. It took all this time for him to come down, but he came down. It ain't just today that he came down. He came down when they drug him on the first trial that ended in a mistrial. What I'm saying is, these celebrity men of clout, if Bill Cosby can go, so can you. And while it may not be too late, it might be time to make a change. For some, it may be too late. But I tell y'all all the time, for a person to do sadistic shit like that, you have to be in a, you got to have a psychological problem. It's got to be something wrong. You know, the dots ain't connected. I always tell y'all, people be a big old ass pretty mall and don't shit be in there shopping. Nobody, nothing. Everybody come from a circumstance. Something didn't happen to every single one of us. It could have either made us, and for some people it break them. And sometimes it break you and make you, and you just don't know it. It can make you in this aspect and it take you down in another one. If Bill Cosby, with all the fame, all the money, all the accolades, shout out to Nene Leakes, that he had, he can be brought down. My black men in entertainment, you too can have that same thing happen to you. And they'll come after you faster because that bastard Harvey Weinstein still floating free as a motherfucker. More and more women came out about this man, but he ain't been arrested yet. Donald Trump grabbed women by the pussies, fucks them, and make them sign non-disclosures and give them a couple of $100,000. He's still free as a bird. If that ain't systematic racism, I don't know what it is. But I will say this. For the people I hear, my black men in entertainment, don't get caught up in this shit. If something ain't working up here, this just like if that heart wasn't working right or your lungs wasn't working right. You gonna go to the doctor and you gonna get that shit fixed. It ain't nothing wrong with going to get help. Getting help is better than having people tear you down and destroy everything you worked your ass off to build. You know in your heart of hearts what you done did, and you know it ain't right. But there's still forgiveness, mercy, and redemption. But you gotta seek it first. And you may have to lose it all just to win again. But it's possible. It's better to take a fall and go get yourself together than to hurt the millions, many friends and family. I ain't talking about no motherfucking fans. I'm talking about people that know your ass. Don't hurt your fans either, but it's many people out here that's gonna feel it if you go down. Cause they know you beyond the celebrity. This to any celebrity man. Or any man, any black man with some clout about yourself. You got people that knew you before all of that and they love you. And they don't want to see bad things happen to you. But you gotta know that you cannot run amok in society for long. You gotta, it's an end date to all kinds of drama. Wrong will never last. Wrong may go on for quite some time and it seems like it ain't never gonna come to an end. But there's an end date to the fuckery. And when you hurting peoples, it's an end date to that. Everybody have to pay the piper at some point. And money and status don't protect you. Especially if you like this. That's all I have to say. The depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, share this video wherever it is you share videos. And I will talk to y'all later. Remember to get in the pen and let me know your thoughts and opinions. Keep it cute. I know this was not a full what y'all used to, but this is what I can give you right now. I'm not 100% with my health. And instead of not giving you something, I mean, instead of not giving you nothing at all, I pushed through and gave you something to, that you could think about it and contemplate and talk with me down in the penny. I will come back if I feel good throughout the weekend, and we'll talk about some more shit, because it's more than that that went on through the week, child. It just seemed like it get worse and worse every fucking day, because hell, we still ain't talked about this damn person that Trump wanted to have over the, what it was, CDC or whatever it was, and this motherfucker drunk. Okay, and he been mis mishandling prescriptions, prescribing shit wrong. We're gonna talk about all this shit. I just don't feel like talking about that right now. But that's it, y'all. Remember to vote for Bianca Brooks as well. All the links will be down in the description box. All you got to go down there and just search it out, baby. I have it down there for you, okay? And I will see you guys back for Black Ink Crew New York, Season 6, Episode 19. God, Lord. Season show must be coming up. They gave that nigga 20 episodes damn near. Because then the season finale ain't next week either. Peace.